Excelsior. Peace is not just the absence of war. Peace is the fruit of love, and only love will bring an order of life in human society shaped by the basis of respect for the transcendence of God and the unique dignity of the individual human person, understood in terms of freedom, justice, truth, and love. Excelsior, ever life and life more abundant, ever increasing enjoyment of life. While pursuing peace in a world comprised of nation states and ideological cultural groups crossing porous borders, we are faced with the common world problem of a lack of an adequate international political authority that has the respect of all concerned people, cultures, and states. It was with this observation by the people of the United States of America, with the combinations of the 9/11 and the real possibility of Iraq joining with terrorist Al-Qaeda in promoting the use of weapons of mass destruction in the Middle East, in the United States, and the world, that led to the events after 9/11 and the war in Iraq and Afghanistan. Let it be clear to the world that the United States since 9/11 has put its soldiers in harm's way to protect the women, children, non-combatants, and persecuted minorities in Iraq, the Middle East, Afghanistan, and additional hotspots in the world. As the world looks upon these televised scenes of suicide bombers murdering women and children in the Middle East, and the rise of dictatorial, totalitarian aggressions of people of the free world, the United States of America and her soldiers are taking a stand. America is still the world's best hope for peace on earth and individual, economic, political, and religious freedom for man. Observations are being made in the minds of man. The people of the United States of America, and especially her soldiers, want peace, with freedom for all mankind, and are using restraint, caution, care, compassion toward the people of the world in pursuit of this peace. It is clear to all who have eyes to see and ears to hear that Americans hold all lives sacred, including her soldiers of peace. Terrorists, false prophets in the name of Islamic Al-Qaeda Jihad, are hijacking the Islamic faith of peace on both sides of the religious disputes between Sunni and Shiites, and in the face of the world are destroying the faith of Islam, doing damage to the credibility of the holy books, disgracing her true prophets, and bringing evil and destruction to the holy land of the Middle East, while enclosing darkness upon the gospel of Christ. These terrorists are destroying faith in the dignity of man and in his right to life, liberty, and to pursuit to enjoy his family and worship his God of peace on earth. New and old superpowers are entering the world stage that have a contempt for the individual, economic, political, and religious freedom and dignity of man. The whole world must summon the moral courage to say no to the aggression against the freedom of man, no to the enslavement of the soul of man, and no to the division of the Spirit of God in man. Peacemaking is not an optional commitment, but a requirement of our faith, all faiths, especially the faith in the goodness of man. We in the United States of America believe man is created in the image of a just and loving God. Thus man has a dignity in the world beyond any dogma, creed, or religion, and human life. And human life, by the nature of the true author of that life, is divinely sacred, and it is the duty of governments to protect the rights of man to live with freedom and peace while pursuing his happiness on earth. Let the sun in the sky and the snow that falls from above be seen as the power of the peace of Christ. God bless America, and God bless her faith, and God bless the people of the world. Edward F. Moore.